Balance $3.31. Trading volatility 75 on a sell lot size 0.01. Profit is $30.83. Combined, we're profiting $92.49. Now you can also trade these assets. You can trade synthetic indexes. And this $3.31, this is the money that I have deposited. And on the margin, which is the money that is needed, is what? Check here. Margin, money needed. When we actually place a line together so that you can be able to see, we needed what? We needed $3.20. Now, this means that we went full margin because we only left with 0.11 cents, which is $0.11, which is actually 11 cents. Anyway, now, when you look at what's happening here based on the calculations, I want you to note something. We are profiting some amount of money. You can trade volatility 75, and I'm going to explain what is volatility 75 and how you can be able to trade it. When we look at the balance here, the money that is needed is minused from the balance, which means the deposited money, we pay a margin because we are trading with leverage based on our assets and the service that the broker is offering. Now, on margin, we have less free margin. Why is that? We have less free margin that is not counted or is not counting, which means if we're in profit here, based on many brokers, if you're in profit, you have equity here is 95, you're supposed to have an amount of money here on free margin. That money is you are able to add more position and use it. But Derive, it's actually not like that, which means it's the broker that I'm using. So now, for you to have an account with Derive so that you can be able to trade the synthetic indices, this is what you need. On Derive, we have one main account, which is where we keep our funds. This is the wallet account. Section option. If you have not landed on this page, please make sure that you use the links that I provided in the description below or in the comment section below. If you're watching this video on other social media such as TikTok, you check the bio so that you can be able to register your account. And then once you've managed to register your account, which means you'll have a wallet account. On CFDs, this is where you'll actually have an MT5 or MetaTrader 5 account so that you can be able to link it and be able to trade, buy and sell. Now, when we look at this website, we click on this three-dot icon over here. We have so many options. Account settings, this is where you'll be able to make sure that you verify your account or proof of address so that before you can actually start trading. Traders Hub is where you're able to see the options and CFDs. Options and CFDs, when you go to options, we have this other option because some of you will be asking, do we have an app? We have a Derive app. So that you can be able to use it. Now, you might land in a different page, which is where we trade the accumulators and rise and fall under Derive Trader. Now, when you look at the CFDs, once you have the Derive X, this is where you'll need to have a real account, which means you need to still have a real account with Derive so that you can be able to trade using the Derive X app that you can download from the Google Play Store and the Play Store or Apple Store. Now, I've explained so much here, and I don't want you to be confused. If you have any difficulties, let me know. I want you to note something here when you're trading. The most important part when you're trading is synthetic indices or the volatility 75. Volatility 75, by the way, is an asset that is offered by Derive, and they actually offer these assets that is mostly the same like what we're trading on the currencies, which what we're trading on Forex is the same. You can trade more assets, boom and crash, and how to be able to add volatility 75. If you have MT5, you've registered your account with the Derive, and you've used the links in the description below, and the comment section below, you'll be able to come to this page. If you have some difficulties in adding volatility 75, we have another tutorial, but to make it easier, we use this plus icon over here just to add another asset, so we can just click on it so that we can be able to be fast. Now, we actually have an option of search, or we have an option to check where our synthetics indexes are. So if, let's say in this case, you are looking for boom and crash, this is the folder of boom and crash, and you can see the plus icon over here. Then you can actually click on this plus icon so that you can be able to add, and once you're done, you can just go back. Everything will be added. In this case, you can see we have the crash 1000 over here. Now, You can trade also the currencies, you can trade Forex, you can trade many assets, but don't make the mistakes of having a small account and then opening many lot size in this way. You will actually you will be liquidated, which means you will lose your money so quickly because you do not understand the lot size. The lot size are not the same, so do not make that mistake. For you to be safe, what you have to do, you just open your MetaTrader 5, go to codes, we have charts, we have trade, we have history, we have messages. If you have an iPhone Vision, you'll have what you call settings somewhere here. Now, you tap on an asset, any asset. Let's say in this case, we tap on Volatility 75 1S. We tap on it once. When we tap on it once, we see what we call properties or symbol properties. If you're using a laptop, if you're using a laptop, you'll see specifications. If you're using an iPhone, you'll see details. Then you click on the properties over here, and what you're looking for here, you're looking to understand. You scroll down, scroll down all the way down, or if you move it, what we're looking for here, you're looking to understand the minimum volume for each and every asset that you'll be trading there. So make sure that you don't make that mistake. As for strategy goes, it's super simple. You can use many strategies that you actually prefer. You can use trend line, you can use trend line, you can use many strategies. So that's all. Be blessed. I love you all. Stay blessed, and that's all. So I'll see you